This episode of the Nerd Corporation podcast may contain spoilers and explicit language. Listener discretion is advised. We are the Nerd Corporation.
What up, everybody? It's podcast day. My name is Eddie Lyon, and did you know that Skrillex's name is Sonny Moore? Yes, that's right.
I did.
The lead singer of From First to Last. With me, as always, is Derek Reese.
I don't know.
And Nick Lewis.
Arr, SpongeBob, me boy. I've got stage 4 leukemia.
Holy shit. I got real fast. Cole and Angela can't be with us today. They are still with the sabbatical mud butt.
High-anus.
High anus. Absolutely.
Anus high.
The highest of anuses.
And we are the Nerd Corporation. Welcome to episode 177, Nerd News 3. We're just going to spout off a bunch of nerd news and whatever else pops into our brains. So, with that, let's get on with the nerd news. So, awesome news for TMNT fans. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem just released like the cast, and Paul Rudd is Mondo Gecko. Giancarlo Esposito is Baxter Stockman.
Nice.
Rose Byrne as Leatherhead. Jackie Chan as fucking Master Splinter.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Seth Rogen as Bebop. John Cena as Rocksteady.
It's weird. Like, when I saw the article, they didn't have anybody cast for Rocksteady, so I don't know.
Yeah, he must have just gotten, like, cast.
Announced.
No, when I saw the article in the picture, it had everybody's picture next to the name, but that one was just blank for some reason.
Huh.
It was weird.
Maya Rudolph as Cynthia Utrom.
That was a John Cena joke. Come on.
Okay.
Okay.
I just now got it. Like, right as you were saying it, like, my brain, like, clicked. Ayo Edebiri? I think that's how you say this person's name. They'll be April O'Neil.
Ayo, Edebiri.
Ayo.
Hey, yo, April.
She's in The Bear. She is a writer for What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh,
Ooh.
dope.
Okay.
She plays Hattie in the Dickinson series. She'll be in Thunderbolts.
Nice.
So, not bad. I'm excited for it. Ice Cube as Superfly.
Of course.
Post Malone as Ray Fillet. Hannibal Buress as Genghis Frog.
Man, that one makes me so happy because I fucking love Hannibal Buress.
Nice.
And it looks like the turtles are going to be kids. Nicholas Cantu is going to play Leonardo, and he's in The Walking Dead, World Beyond, The Unicorn, Sydney to the Max, and The Good Place. Shimon Brown Jr.
Shimon.
as Michelangelo.
Beat me to it.
Speaking of Michelangelo. So, Shimon.
He's in The Shy TV show. Nickelodeon. He was in the Nickelodeon Kids Choice Awards. That's pretty much it, though. Yeah, The Shy and an untitled Lena Waif project. So, fairly new. Micah Abbey is Donatello. And he was in Grey's Anatomy. Meet the Voxels.
The what?
The Voxels. Voxels.
Is that the sequel to Meet the Fockers?
Cousins for Life.
That's usually how cousins.
I know.
Yeah. But yeah, also not a lot from him either. So, new kid. I'm excited for this.
I have very high hopes. I just hope that, like, the people they cast as the Turtles, like, because, I mean, I don't want to say they have, like, gigantic shoes to fill, because, like, people that have really portrayed the Turtles, like, haven't been, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say, like Giancarlo Esposito, like, status, you know?
Right.
But,
I don't know.
Well, especially not for for me, and obviously it's going to be this because of my age, but for me, the 90s Turtles are the iconic turtle voices.
Yep.
And
Right.
there hasn't been anyone that I've gone, wow, that's amazing. They're so good since then.
Right.
So I'm sure they'll do fine.
They'll do okay.
I tried to watch the new ones that came out on Nickelodeon, because I think they're on Netflix. I watched like 3 episodes
are they
of it.
animated or okay?
I mean, it's okay. Like, it has its funny moments, and
Like you're talking about the ones where
like
Raphael is like huge.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
I think what's his name? Ben Schwartz is Leonardo.
Oh, you know what? I really like Ben Schwartz.
Yeah. So I mean, like, it's not anything like, oh my god, you have to watch this, but like,
Right.
it has its funny moments. Like, it's decent, but
I think it's like the best animated iteration so far.
Probably way better than Velma.
dude, I actually tried to watch Velma and I couldn't.
I watched a half an episode.
Oh my god. It was, I was wondering, I'm like, okay, everyone's saying that this show sucks and it's so bad, but they're not telling me why. So I'm just going to find out. And I watched the first episode and I was just like, dude.
Like it's like they're trying to appease every possible demographic simultaneously.
Yeah.
Like they're trying to be woke while making fun of woke people. They're trying to, like, it's so all over. It's literally like,
Very scatterbrained.
yeah, it's like they straight up did the throwing shit at a wall to see what would stick
And then just said yes to
like,
everything.
method of storytelling. Yeah, and then somehow it all stuck. And they're like, well, the shit don't lie.
The shit foretells. Yeah, I don't know. Like when we got the announcement, because I remember it was one of our nerd newses like a long time ago, and it was just that
Mhm.
picture from the first episode where they find the dead body in the locker, and it's
Oh,
like,
right.
brain is gone, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Yo, this is
No,
gonna
I
be
was hyped.
legit."
Yeah, it looked like it would be pretty cool.
No, I was hyped.
And of course they came in hot with like the bubble covered titties, like
Right.
Yep.
All
You're like,
throughout,
all right,
like-
am I gonna see some animated titties?
right? Like give me them animated titties.
You owe me some animated titties, bro.
I was led to believe there would be animated titties.
Where's the animated titties at?
But there were none.
None.
Oh, well.
Just
I don't know. I didn't bother.
Just
I didn't bother.
Sudsed up titties.
I saw some TikToks and like it just seemed really cringy to me.
It's just a mess. It's just a huge mess.
But
Which is shitty because I really like Mindy Kaling.
I mean, honestly, for me, the only thing I've enjoyed her in was The Office.
she had like that small spot on 40-Year-Old Virgin when they were speed dating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rudd's
Where
ex.
she
Yeah,
Paul
yeah,
Rudd's
she was,
ex.
she was fine there too. Like
But she didn't really do much, but that's the only other thing I remember.
like the
her in.
Mindy Project, couldn't give a shit about it. What like she did some other major thing that I just was like, okay.
But on a side note, I've discovered that, speaking of cartoons on HBO Max, if you haven't watched the Harley Quinn TV show, I fucking highly suggest that.
Oh yeah, that one's like been way hyped by
Mhm.
people.
Oh, it's
like, all throughout.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I started it like a couple months ago, and the first time I heard Kaylee Cuoco say "fuck," I was like, "Yo,
Mhm.
I'm sold. Like, let's go."
Yeah, for sure.
Diedrich Bader is Batman.
Oh,
Like,
I know,
it's
dude,
perfect.
yeah.
It's so perfect because he just does the "I'm Batman" like the whole entire time.
Yeah.
And his comedic timing like brings it.
Oh, he's so good.
I don't fuck bats. It's perfect, dude.
So Mindy Kaling was in Inside Out.
Was she?
Yeah, she was discussed.
I don't really watch
The green
these
one.
ones, but
The green one. Of
Yeah,
the,
I mean, I only watched it once. I liked it, but yeah, I don't remember all that much from it, except for like the core,
Mhm.
like the
core memory?
the core two characters. I know, like the core couple of characters. I mean,
she was Taffeta in Wreck-It Ralph. One of like the princesses that makes fun
Oh.
of Vanellope.
I did see that one. Yeah.
that's right.
What else? She was Val at Monsters at Work.
I've never even heard of that.
That's the third Monsters Inc. installment.
Oh.
Oh,
Monsters at Work.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
Like
Why wasn't I aware?
like forever ago. It was like what is it? 2021.
Jesus, that's a whole 2 years.
Years of my life gone.
But yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I really like her. I've liked her in everything I've seen her in. I never saw the indie projects, but I don't care about the indie project.
Yeah, I mean, sketch shows are. Or wait, was Mindy Project a sketch show?
No, I think it
don't
was
think
like
so.
an actual sitcom.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Drew Carey show. Like he's
Yeah.
actually Drew Carey. She's
Like-
actually Mindy Kaling.
Like for me, shows like that like sort of hoist themselves onto the back of a singular name are either hit or complete miss. Like,
Better not say that Drew Carey was a miss.
oh no. Well, like, and most of them have actually for me been hit.
Yeah.
You know, for one reason or another. But like Kroll Show was the most god awful thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Which is sad because Nick Kroll is amazing.
well,
Right,
but
Big Mouth is awesome.
Yeah, but here's the thing. To me, and this is just my guess, but like I feel like what goes on is that Nick Kroll, if he has no one else to answer to and gets to make final decisions on everything, is just awful. Just
If his power goes unchecked,
Exactly. So he needs to be working on someone else's projects.
it's just awful.
I was not expecting you to say awful. I thought you were going to be like, is phenomenal or great or whatever.
Oh no. He's like, if he has no one like saying, tone it down, like tone it the fuck
Like
down,
if
dude.
like
Like,
when
if
he's
he's-
on Big Mouth.
Yeah, like he's got
It's not like his show.
exactly, like he's got a partner. He's got somebody else there to kind of
Be like, well.
make sure he's a little more measured and he doesn't just go off the fucking rails and be Nick Kroll
Right,
at a fucking 100%.
Right.
But like, yeah, no, for me, Nick Kroll by himself is just way too. It's too much.
Too much Nick Kroll.
Well, Nick
For me.
Kroll is fantastic in the league. Like,
Oh, he's amazing. in the league.
100%.
I love him in the league.
yeah.
I love Big Mouth.
Yeah, Big Mouth is fantastic.
You know that the league is like 75% improvised, like the whole entire script.
Oh, really?
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Did you know the main dude? I think I've told you this actually, probably, but the main dude from the league pretended to have been in 9/11.
Which main dude? Pete?
Yeah, the dude that's married, right?
Oh, Kevin?
Kevin. Yeah,
What does Taco call him? Brian?
yeah, yeah. No, the main guy that's married. He got into major hot water because people called him on it, and he was like. He had to put out this whole statement that was like,
Holy
"I'm
shit.
really sorry, that was
I
fucked
didn't know
up."
that.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
I know that there was a guy, an actor from, and the last thing I remember him on was the Sarah Silverman show, and he played like a gay cop, and he was actually pictured at the insurrection.
Oh, are you
Oh,
serious?
wow.
Yeah, I can't remember his name, but like I can see his face in my head.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Mine is very quick because there's not a lot written on this just yet, but it's the announcement to the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
Oh.
Let's see. The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero DLC features Part 1, the Teal Mask, which will be available in fall of this year. Part 2, the Indigo Disc, which will be available in winter of this year. It says here that the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero includes a new uniform set made up of new apparel items that you can use at once in your Scarlet or Violet game, and 2 DLC expansions, which I mentioned are Part 1 and Part 2. While this tale is split into 2 parts, they link together to tell a connected story. So it's kind of exciting. We're getting DLC for Pokemon already.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, they got to do something.
no, they don't. They don't have to do anything.
Well, right. But if they
And-
want to please
Yeah.
people, they got to do something.
Reminds me of a Dave Attell bit where he's like, I don't like going to clubs where the music is. I don't like being ordered around by my music. You got to work it. You got to push it. I'm like, I don't got to do anything.
It reminds me. I don't know who said this joke, but it was just like, I can't go to rap concerts no more, man, because everybody's like, everybody put your hands in the air. Now scream! No, motherfucker, you scream! I forgot which comic it was, but we got a tweet from Wario64 that says $39.99.
That just says,
Wario!
number one.
A $39.99 select Mario Switch games at GameStop. Super Mario Odyssey, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Super Mario 3D World, DKC Tropical Freeze, Luigi's Mansion 3, Mario Party Superstars, Super Mario Maker 2, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, and Yoshi's Crafted World.
Not bad. Not bad.
$40.
I mean, honestly, I think Odyssey should be like $30 tops right now.
Yeah,
like,
for real. Like,
I mean,
how long ago did that
yeah.
fucking game come out?
Yeah, for real.
But Luigi's Mansion 3 for $40.
And I did see
that's been out just as long.
3?
not Luigi's Mansion, no.
Luigi's Mansion, the original one, yeah.
Oh,
but not like the third one. This is the third one.
Gotcha.
And I did see something where Tears of the Kingdom, which is set to come out in May, I think, is eligible for one of those Nintendo vouchers.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So, do y'all want to hear something that's gonna, or probably already has, made a bunch of nerds cream their pants?
Go on.
We are getting new Lord of the Rings projects.
Sorry.
That's nice.
Go away.
So, and this is coming straight from David Zaslav.
Okay.
So he announced that they would be making new Lord of the Rings movies. And then we've got a little quote here from the CEO of Free Mode, which is the division of Embracer Group that made the rights deal between them and Warner Brothers New Line, and New Line Cinema. He says, following our recent acquisition of Middle-earth Enterprises, we're thrilled to embark on this new collaborative journey with New Line Cinema and Warner Brothers Pictures, bringing the incomparable world of J.R.R. Tolkien back to the big screen in new and exciting ways. So, sounds like...
Yeah, that's what Amazon said.
I'm just saying, it sounds like hopefully not reboots of Lord of the Rings. And...
Like, what else can they, like, this is going to have to be from scratch then, because they've already covered the 3 books and The Hobbit. Yeah.
I mean, or they could be extra stories, side stories of characters that we already know.
Yeah, give me some more Radagast.
We could get some Bombadil.
Ooh, yeah, Tom Bombadil.
Yeah. But anyway, so he goes on to say, we understand how cherished these works are, and working together with our partners at New Line Cinema and Warner Brothers Pictures, we plan to honor the past, look to the future, and adhere to the strongest level of quality and production values.
Not bad.
So,
is Jackson coming back?
Peter Jackson?
I don't know.
I saw an article that said that they're trying to get him to.
Because here's the thing. In this article, and this is from the 23rd of February, so this is a little bit old, but I mean, it says that, where did it go? There's a section where they talk about it. Now, so the article says we have no details about what these new movies will be yet. And they also say that with the messiness of what's going on with Warner Brothers and everything, that it sounds like they're trying to make a splash and generate some buzz and everything. But I mean, hopefully if they're going to do it, they do it right. I mean, obviously wouldn't say it if they're not going to do it, but
right.
Hopefully they do it right.
Yeah.
But and I mean, they talk in this article about how many different parts of Middle Earth and different stories there are that are well suited for the screen. And they even say, fingers crossed for a Tom Bombadil standalone or something equally unexpected. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, there's really, I mean, there's a ton of shit they could do. Why not do a movie about why the fuck those eagles didn't just take him to Mordor?
Yeah.
No, but
it's gonna be like 3 seconds, and the eagles are just laying down. What? I'm tired. like a
Right.
Family Guy cutoff scene.
No, it's like,
exactly.
what? I'm tired. And then, dun, 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 like roll end credits.
Like, what, you think we're here at your beck and call?
I got shit to do.
I got eagle shit to do, man.
I was off that week.
So this was posted to Game Rant just a little bit ago. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi is making a comeback. After nearly over a decade since the last entry, Bandai Namco reveals a brand new entry in the Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi series. So it goes on to say, after nearly over a decade, right? And then it comes down to say, after over nearly 15 years.
After maybe probably 22 years, we think.
They just have the little approximate symbol. Like, I don't know, man.
It's been a while.
Greater to or equal.
Yeah. After over nearly 15 years since the last entry, Bandai Namco reveals that a new game in the Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi series is currently in development. It was revealed during Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour 2023, an event hosted by Bandai Namco that is focused exclusively on games based on the enduringly popular anime property. It included a tournament for Dragon Ball Fighters, a card game tournament, and even occasional musical interludes with Horinobu Kageyama, the singer of many songs made for Dragon Ball Z. One of the biggest surprises that caught fans off guard was the announcement of a new Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi game. For the uninitiated, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi is a series of 3D arena fighting games that were developed by Spike during the mid-2000s, which were released for both the PS2 and the Wii.
Right.
There were 3 games made for this sub-series, with each game getting a bigger roster and the third game having the largest of the lot, containing several popular and deep-cut fighters in its roster. Besides a PSP spin-off, fans didn't see another entry in the series for several years, with games like Xenoverse taking up the reins as the de facto DBZ 3D arena fighter.
After nearly probably 7 years.
Yeah. With this in mind, it is no surprise that the announcement of a 4th game in the series after such a long absence was a big shock to nostalgic fans. The trailer started off with old footage straight from Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, where it showed off various special moves and transformations such as Vegito, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and Ultimate Gohan. Then it cuts to Goku's transformation into a Super Saiyan, rendered in the same old graphics from the older games, before immediately switching art styles and having Goku power up, not to a Super Saiyan state, but to his Super Saiyan blue form instead. And this art style utilizes the same cel-shaded art style seen in Dragon Ball Fighters, giving the game a sleek new anime look. Fans cheered at this reveal, with many on Twitter being similarly ecstatic to see a nostalgic franchise make a comeback. No gameplay was shown in this trailer other than Goku's transformation, which seems to be modeled directly after the scene where Goku transforms into Super Saiyan Blue during Dragon Ball Super Broly. So, that's pretty damn cool.
Hell yeah.
So there is a game that came out. It's a game that was very anticipated and hyped up, and it's called Wolong Fallen Dynasty.
Okay.
I don't think it's a Bandai Namco Souls game, but it's Souls-like, from what I've been hearing. I was watching a shout out to Maximilian Dude. I was watching him play it a little bit. Game is getting review bombed on Steam.
Why?
You look at it on Steam and it's mostly negative because of optimization.
Okay. What's wrong with the optimization?
Like frame dips, like the same reason that I fucking refunded Callisto Protocol on PC.
Oh, lame,
yeah.
dude.
I mean, I think he was playing it on his PS5 because I know he has one. So, but I was watching it and I was like, dude, this game looks really fucking cool. But
I mean, at least it's getting review bombed for like actual game performance.
Yeah,
I know.
I thought somebody was like had their ass hairs in a twist or something.
For real.
yeah, but there's not much else that I know about it besides when I watched him play. But it just like, what I don't know, what do we need to do to like get a good PC release? Like,
Yeah.
even from what Cole had been saying, even Hogwarts Legacy
Yeah.
was having some hiccups.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Right.
Yeah, no, I've heard of a couple people having issues with it.
yeah, and like I mentioned, I played like an hour of the Callisto Protocol on PC, and I was like, nope,
Mm-mm.
no sir.
No,
Man, but
sorry, Bob.
I thought PC was the master race, though.
We were led to believe that.
You would think that's what people say about it.
So weird.
It's so weird that it runs so much better on a console.
It's almost like PC boys can get fucked.
Fuck.
Hey, I have PC boy blood in me. So I mean,
Well, that bit of you can get fucked.
hey, so do you.
Well, I mean, I guess I play a game. Well, 2 games. 2 games on PC.
On a gaming PC that's beefed up.
I mean, it's all right. It's nothing crazy, but it's pretty good. Yeah.
It's all right. Yeah,
for a laptop.
Your toes are dipped.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You may not be 10 toes down. You may not be 10 toes down, but you got a few in there.
Yeah.
I think you're all full of shit.
No. Past episodes will prove.
Console, baby.
All right, so my last major piece of news sort of struck me right in the chesticle heart region.
And that's all the time we have for today.
Right in the titty?
Right in the titty. The left one.
I was just going to say in your left titty, because
Yep.
that's what you were rubbing just
Yep.
now.
Titty slap.
So Funko is in a little bit of trouble.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, dude. I
Like
saw
financial trouble.
I
Are you
that.
serious?
So Funko released its 2022 financials.
Oh, no.
And so, just for reference, last year, they made 17.4 million profit.
Okay.
This year, they've made a $50 million loss.
Oh, my God.
And so Brian Mariotti, the CEO,
Mm-hmm.
Brian Mariotti blamed, quote, macro factors and Funko specific issues, end quote.
What the fuck does that mean?
It's a macro factor.
I'm sure he's talking about like pandemic and, you know, like
okay.
larger
Okay.
world unavoidable sort of issues.
The fact that none of us have any fucking space for any more of them.
I know.
Seriously.
Yeah, it's rough. And then he says, and it says that another factor was that they have inventory exceeding the company's operating capacity, so they don't have enough storage for their own shit.
So they can't even fit
Exactly.
Funkos into their
Their
store.
collection
How does it feel, Funko?
Right? Exactly. Like now you know. Now
Well,
you know.
And
how
you're
it
not even
feels.
collecting these.
Welcome to our world.
So basically, at this point, to save money on rental fees and, you know, warehousing this shit, they are going to have to. They're basically dumping over $30 million worth of product into landfills.
What?
Yep.
Where's the nearest?
Yeah, I'm like, can you guys bring some of that here and we'll go camp out?
Well, here's the thing though, because I follow Dr. Applesauce. If anybody doesn't follow Dr. Applesauce and you're a collector of Funkos, I mean any type of Funkos, whether it's regular Funkos, Funko sodas, you know, whatever, or pins, or not Pokemon cards. Yeah, Pokemon cards. Yeah, he's huge into Pokemon cards. Like any of that kind of shit. Like if you like collecting nerdy shit, follow Dr. Applesauce. And Dr. Applesauce, if you ever hear this, I accept payment in the form of grails or monetary money's fine too.
Give us your fucking money.
But
Give us some money.
so here's the thing. Like they've been, I've been following it a lot, and this I actually hadn't seen until just before this episode. It was posted like 12 hours ago, but this is from the original Reddit feed about the first batch of Funko Pops found in the dump. So somebody, Edelweiss20, says they were found at a landfill in Washington. They were in fact all sealed product. They all held Funkoverse game product of Nightmare Before Christmas, Agretsuko, Harry Potter, Jurassic Park, Funkoverse, etc. But that's the thing. If that's what they're dumping, that's not too surprising to me because, like, they're Funkoverse, and that was a really abysmally failed line.
So then it makes you think about like the scale of what they're dumping, because it's collectively over $30 million, and if it's stuff that's not worth very much.
Well, exactly. Like I'm sure they're going based off of retail value.
Yeah.
And I'm sure, I mean, obviously they're not going to get rid of.
They're going to dump like a Freddy Funko.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. So, I mean, that's a little bit less heartbreaking that, hopefully there aren't some grails just sitting in a fucking dump, but still.
Dude, mine are still in my moving boxes. Like, I don't know where to put them. Like,
yeah,
I had them above my bed on that shelf, like facing my TV, and I could put them up there again.
Right.
It's like
I'm gonna have to build like shelving to show mine off.
I still want to get build myself a little plexiglass box like I had back at that one apartment. That I had my Doctor Who shit in. Like that was kind of just a cool little.
You need dope. One for your Emmett Brown.
That's true.
That guy needs to be displayed prominently.
Absolutely. That and my holographic Darth Vader.
It's funny that my most prized Funko is, I think, Jill Valentine. She's worth like $140.
Well, yeah, I mean, like even just my Jay and Silent Bob, like God, like that one's not worth not even close to as much as the Emmett Brown.
I mean, technically, if I had Zach Galifianakis from The Hangover in the box, he would be sitting at like $450 right now.
Yeah, but I mean, there are plenty of collectors out there.
Yeah,
as long as it's well taken care of, they couldn't give a shit about the box.
Yeah, true.
I'm not one of them. But
I mean, yeah, I still have all the ones that I opened before I like decided to actually start like collecting.
Right.
But those ones are like The Flash and like Green Arrow that are like nothing right now.
Yeah, I mean, even so, let's see. Like even my that Jay and Silent Bob autographed Funko is probably only worth like if the last time I checked it was somewhere around 500, I think.
See, I need to look up because I have from one of those BAM boxes. I got a Lifeline from Apex Legends Funko.
Oh,
that was in the protective case, and it was signed by the voice actress.
Oh, nice.
And like I don't know how to look up like what they're worth with a signature,
Well, okay, so do you have HobbyDB?
I just have the app, the Funko one.
Do you have this one? This one supposedly is the better one.
Okay, let me see if it's even.
And like that's where I found the Emmett Brown, and it shows you.
Oh, here we go.
It shows you all the different versions, right? So like one of them is an Emmett Brown shared sticker. One of them's an Emmett Brown this, and then finally it has also the autographed version.
What's the app called?
HobbyDB.
Okay.
Like just the letters DB.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Lifeline. I don't to look now. It's taking too long to load, but I will check that out.
But yeah, I mean, that's it. Yeah, my Emmett Brown though is worth the price of a used car.
Jesus Christ. Dude.
Your Emmett Brown is worth my whole collection.
Your Emmett Brown is worth twice my whole collection.
Yeah, dude, $2,500 is what it was when I last checked it.
Yeah, I think my collection's only like $800, like my whole collection.
Oh damn!
And I have a whole bookshelf of them.
Yeah, according to my the other app that I use, the Funko one. Let me see. Lists. Yeah, $2,366.
Nice.
That Riley and Jonesy is worth $42.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I have a Stone Cold that's worth like $50.
Oh yeah. So the Emmett Brown is $2,500
Very nice.
right now. Oh, and
that's without the signature, right?
no, that's with the signature.
Oh, that's with the signature.
Yeah, without the signature, I think it was like 1,000 or 1,500 or 1,200, something in the low.
And how much did you pay for that?
Like $30-$40.
Worth it, bro. So worth it.
And then because that's the thing.
And then you had to pay to get his autograph.
Yeah.
Which was...
So I was at Comic-Con that year, and I think I did bring one of my other Emmett Browns with me, my Funkos, to get autographed. But then I saw this guy that was like, I was just walking by, and he had a few Funkos and things like that. He didn't even look like a legit shop. Like, he was just there in a he was just there in a corner, and I was like, this seems sketchy, but it's like $30.
Like he snuck in and set up just on his own.
Right, exactly.
trying to sell off some of his own collection.
Yeah, and he was like,
that's funny.
He was like, hey man, like this normally is like $50, but the box is all, but the box is dinged a little in the back, which like the box, I didn't ever fix it yet, but it's a very easily fixable issue. Just got to take an iron and flatten it out. No big deal. But so he sold it to me for a little bit cheaper. So it was like 30, 35, something like that. Like I say, or like maybe 25. I don't fucking remember. But point being, I was like, I mean, fuck it. Cause even if it's fake, I spent like 20, 30 bucks on it, whatever. And so I took it over, got it autographed, got it home, and went on to, cause another great thing about cause Dr. Applesauce has a Facebook page and Instagram, all sorts of shit. And one of the things that he does on his Facebook page is that you can take pictures of all the sides of the box and the Funko and everything and submit it and say, hey, does this look fake or is it real? And people will weigh in and go, well, you see, if you look at the wording here, this letter is a little off and that's fucking fake.
Wow.
Yeah. Like these people, and they'll compare it to their own and go, well, here's mine and yours looks just like it. It looks great. So it's a really cool community for collectors. I love it. But anyway, so I submitted that and they're like, nah, dude, that's fucking real. I was like, what? Hell yeah, dude.
That's rad.
And then I looked at the value and I was like, fuck.
Did you ever see that article that was, I think actually it might not have been an article. It was a dumb TikTok that's going around where they were saying that most Funkos have like a brain inside the head.
Yeah, I mean I've seen stuff like that, and like that that's not exactly true. Like different Funkos definitely, like some of them do. I would very highly hesitate to say most. Like don't go tearing into your Funkos.
Yeah.
But like they do all sorts of little shit like that. Like on the Mario Togata one from My Hero, the guy that can like hold his breath and walk through objects.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right? On the box, there's like one of the flaps, like his eyes are just like peeking out. Like they do all sorts of fun little shit.
They'll
like
do that with characters that it maybe is meant for, but
yeah.
Like, you're not going to break open, like, my Green Arrow Funko, and he's not going to have a brain rattling around.
Yeah.
Inside.
Right.
I mean, he could, but would you want to test that theory.
Yeah, like,
fuck that.
risk is too high. I feel
with that specific one, I wouldn't feel bad about testing it.
Oh,
but
okay. Yeah.
I'm not cracking open my Chase David from Schitt's Creek. Like, you got a
Right.
brain in here?
Right, exactly. But yeah, it looks like Blunt Man and Chronic, that 2-pack is only 300 now.
Only 300.
Joel and Ellie are like Joel is 190 and Ellie is 110.
hell yeah.
Yeah. So like my whole collection right now is worth a little over 13 grand.
Fucking crazy, dude. Before we get into our new segment, if you're listening on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the bell notification to always on. We want to get into as many nerdy ears as possible, and that's the best way to do that. Also, we have a Reddit, r/nerdcorp podcast. Tell us you love us. Tell us you hate us. Tell us we're great. Tell us we suck. Just come talk to us.
It stinks.
Tell Cole that he's wrong. He's waiting.
Yeah, he's a champion by default. So
And that's gone on too long. Come take Cole down a peg or two.
please, please. Tired of his smug ass attitude. I swear to. No, I'm
Did you
just
see what he said in the chat?
fuck him. Yo, fuck you, bro. I know you're listening. Look into my eyes right now through this audio, and I just want you to know. Go fuck yourself.
Shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
He came after me for saying anime and manga.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, yeah,
So he's like, Batman versus Superman, better than Endgame, better than
Yeah.
Age of Ultron, and I was like, I'm gonna punch you in the dick, bro. Like,
Next time I see you, I'm gonna sack tap the fuck out of you.
I mean, he was probably sitting back thinking, I expect this from Derek. But Nick? Judas!
Et tu, Nicolay? If you love us and want to support what we do, consider supporting us on Patreon. Patreon.com/nerdcourt podcast. Several tiers of loot to have access to, from stickers and shirts to extra content and bonus episodes. If you can't make a monthly contribution, consider supporting us on PayPal. PayPal.me/nerdcourt podcast. We want to have the best loot, give you the best giveaways, and give you the best nerdy experience, and that is the best way to do that. So, welcome to a new segment called Whatcha Up To? I don't have music for this yet, so you're just going to have to wait for me. But we're just going to go around the table and do exactly that. Ask what you're up to, what you're playing, what you're reading, what you're watching. So, Nick, what you up to?
well, as far as what I'm watching, obviously, staying on top of The Last of Us.
I'm like 2 episodes behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've not seen the DLC episode and just the one that just happened today as of this recording.
Oh, yeah. I haven't
Yeah,
watched
there's
today's
one
yet
tonight.
either. Fuck. Damn it,
And
I'm behind too!
From what I read, I mean, I didn't read any spoilers, but from what I read, they took David's character and just made him, like, fucking evil.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
And
Wow,
so,
yeah, that sounds really interesting.
yeah, that's, like, one of the parts from the game that I can't, like, wait for them to do. And
Well, and I really love the fact that they added that chick. Man, she was Charlie's like crazy stalker. I think in oh fuck, I'm blanking on the name of the show.
Always Sunny?
No.
I was like, I don't think
no,
anyone stalks
No, it's Charlie Sheen.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, she's Catherine.
Yeah. I loved the addition of her.
She was great.
She was so good.
That whole ending of that episode was fantastic.
What's that fucking show called?
2.5 Men.
Yes. I kept wanting to say 3 men and a, but that's
2.5 Men.
that's very that's 80s.
Yeah.
Is it 80s
Yeah.
or is it 90s?
3 Men and a
80
Baby.
I think it was 90s.
3 Men and a Baby, yeah.
I think it was early 90s, but yeah.
My old Wi-Fi network, I named at my old apartment, I named it 3 Men and a Wi-Fi. Exactly what it was. Yeah, Yeah, so keeping up on The Last of Us. I am also rewatching The Flash.
I gotta catch up.
The CW series?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a little chaotic because of all the crossovers they do, like in the middle of the season.
Yeah.
It's every episode 10.
Yeah, and I'm not like trying to jump around and follow those, but I mean they did just do the first episode of Elseworlds, which was I forgot how good that was.
Yeah, no. If I were to go back and do that, I would totally watch just the crossover episode, just so that
I did that with what was it, War on Earth X or whatever it's called. Yeah, I did that. Like I had to look it up and be like, okay, where do I go? Like, how do I do this?
Yeah.
It's worth it just to kind of keep your brain.
I mean, the crossovers. They were like, I loved the series anyway, and I watched all of the Arrow and all that kind of stuff. But the crossover episodes were the most fun and exciting.
I really enjoyed those too.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was really cool in that one. Where they met Superman like for the first time, and,
right?
And they're all fighting I don't know what they called it, the Amazo.
The Amazo.
The robot that steals all their powers. So I'm rewatching that. I'm just kind of like rewatching a bunch of stuff in between Last of Us episodes. I started rewatching The Last Man on Earth, which is a great fucking show.
Yeah.
Like it's so good. What else am I like watching? Just trying to catch Raw and SmackDown every now and then when I see a new one pop up.
Yeah.
And then as far as playing, I just discovered that one of my favorite RPGs from growing up is offered in PlayStation Plus, and it's the Legend of Dragoon.
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's on PS4 and PS5. It's included. It's a fantastic RPG, it's kind of in the same vein as FF7. Like it's got the 4 discs originally. I used to have the game. I just don't remember what happened to it, but so I'm playing that. I'm playing The Quarry too, because that's in the game catalog right now for PlayStation Plus, and it's genuinely like a scary game. Like I don't know if you guys played like Until Dawn. Like it wasn't. It was like your typical horror trope, or what are those ones? The dark anthology games.
Oh right, like Man of Medan and
yeah, it's like in the same vein. They did get a good list of people in this game. Skylar Gizondo. Did you ever watch Santa Clarita Diet?
Oh hell yeah!
He's the neighbor he's the friend of their daughter.
Oh okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's in Righteous Gemstones.
Just the sort of nerdy kid.
Yeah. He's in it. Ted Raimi is in it, and he plays a terrifying cop.
Oh hell yeah!
Really good. Let's see, Miles Robbins. I don't remember what he's from, but he is like, he's like the long lost like Sprouse twin. I feel like he looks exactly like Cole Sprouse.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, he's pretty good in it. Then we've got Brenda Song is in it. I don't know if you remember her from the Disney Channel days.
Yeah.
Let's see, Ariel Winter.
Oh my god.
Yeah. David Arquette.
Oh wow.
What?
The guy so the Quarry, it's a camp called Hackett's Quarry, and he's like the main guy that runs the camp.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like the main counselor. And then we've got the Hackett's, Lynn Shay. She was in like Annabelle, and she's like the older lady.
Oh, okay.
Lance Henriksen. If you played Detroit Become Human, he's Carl, the guy in the wheelchair.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And Ethan Suplee is in this.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, it's so funny. My lady partner and I were talking about him just today.
See, I always thought it was Suplee.
I don't know if it's Suplee or Suplee, but
I thought it was Suplee.
Suplee. I don't know how to.
Well, I mean, it's one of the myriad ways that it would be possible to pronounce. Yes.
Ethan
Ethan Supply.
Supply. Supplies.
Ethan Suplee.
But yeah, him and Lance are like, without giving too much away, they're like crazy, scary hunter people. Like,
fuck yeah.
it's
And you're saying this is on PS Plus?
yeah, it's in the game catalog.
Fuck
like
yeah.
it was part of the February
I think I'm
catalog, I think.
gonna check it out.
Oh, I would highly recommend it so far. Like, it's super fun. I'm loving it.
Dope.
I'm gonna try and get everything on that for as far as trophies go. There's one where you have to have everybody die, and there's another one where you have to have everybody survive. So it's like it's gonna be like multiple playthroughs,
Right.
like I got for Detroit Become Human, but that's fine with me.
Hell yeah.
And then of course playing through Hogwarts Legacy. I just got the Imperio Curse not too long ago.
Noise.
See,
And-
I ain't touching that shit.
Oh, that's all I'm like I'm progressing through, and I'm just fucking around until I hear from Sebastian again, and I'm like, all right, let's go get this other one, man. Like I got people to kill.
Right, dude? And
Well, and it's so funny because you're killing people the entire time anyway.
I know. Like I was talking
it's
about
pretty
it
dark. It's
with
pretty
my
grim.
friend Neil, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going like, bad Slytherin, like just evil, and he's like, yeah, that's not really my guy's MO, and I'm like, yeah, but you're like using ancient magic to like blow people up
Yeah.
and like slam him on the ground. He's like, yeah, but it's not unforgivable curse.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's a very thin line with this game.
it's only light killing.
Yeah. I very gently killed you.
Yeah.
Don't be such a baby.
So yeah, and I think I'm at the where you meet him on the coast. I'm hoping is where you get the last one.
And that's a Avada Kedavra.
So I'm doing that.
Have you gotten your hippogriff yet?
Oh yeah, I got the black one right now.
Hell yeah, dude! It's so cool because Weird Sense got like the fuck your mother edition. So like I got like a Thestral when I was able to get like the hippogriff. So I like switched over and I like
the $80 one.
Mhm.
Well, yeah,
No, that's the one I got.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have a Thestral.
Yeah. I just have my white hippogriff in my vivarium, and
Yeah.
my Thestral is in the other one, and I've been making them fuck and breed.
Yes.
making fuck berserker.
Let us fuck. Let's see what else. My Legend of Dragoon, Quarry, Harry Potter. I finished Callisto Protocol, so now I'm going through it on New Game Plus to try and beat it on maximum security, because it didn't. I thought I could cheat the system and change it, every single time.
Oh.
Like, oh, this boss is hard, I'm gonna switch it.
Yeah.
Because it says like settings saved, so I'm like, maybe it will think that I have been on this the whole time.
It's like
But- Yeah, but like New Game Plus is just like you have everything that you finished the game with, so like
right.
Right.
maximum security is like nothing. Like I'm just plowing through that.
Hell yeah.
I literally have like that and one more trophy to get the platinum, so it's like it's within reach.
Hell yeah.
And then I'm playing Hot Shots Golf 2, working on that platinum.
Nice.
Fucking great.
Do you remember the Hot Shots movie? It was like a
Yeah,
spoof
Charlie
of
Oh, with
Top
Charlie
Gun?
Sheen,
Yeah.
yeah.
And Hot
Yeah,
Shots
that-
Part 2.
I loved that Hot Shots Part 2.
I always think of the scene where they're like laying in bed and she cooks an egg on his abs.
Oh, so fucking
It starts
good.
sizzling.
Anyway,
And let's see, I'm trying to think. I'm still playing a shit ton of Valorant. Playing a little bit of Modern Warfare 2 now that it's the second season. Not as much, but a little bit here and there.
Oh my god, dude. I saw this TikTok where if you like tune the Bryson 800 shotgun in a certain way, like if you add these attachments to it,
Mhm.
you pretty much turn it into a snipe shotgun.
Oh my god.
Bro, like,
It's the one shotgun from Modern Warfare 2 all over again.
dude, it is nasty. Like, I just barely got, because in order to get the one laser that it was telling me to get, I had to get an assault rifle up to level 5.
Mm-hmm.
But at the moment I got that laser, I had everything else. It has like a sniper scope and like you need like the 12 gauge slug and like a couple of other things. But like the moment I put that laser on there, like it was game fucking over.
But like, are you good enough to do laser hair removal at 200 yards?
Bro, I can take the pube hairs off a mosquito's dick at 200 yards.
Beautiful.
fucking, and like I still have to level the shotgun up all the way to get like all the fine tuning. But he says the moment that I get that tuning all the way up, dude, it's gonna be even gnarlier. And I'm already like a fucking madman with this thing.
I gotta look into that because
I'll send you the TikTok.
Yeah.
I have it.
I mean, my Bryson is like already like it's one of my secondaries that I use. It's just like it's almost like a sawn-off shotgun, but it still has the pump handle. So
okay.
Like there's the handle, and then the barrel ends like right after the handle, so it's just literally just like this.
Mm-hmm. Dude, the resupply perk, with a throwing knife. I've got like 3 throwing knives at a time some point, dude, and I'm just like fucking tossing. I'm just fucking taking these motherfuckers out every once in a while. Yeah. Anyway, continue.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Eddie, it's not your turn.
I'm sorry, I just got really excited because I finally got that shotgun where I want it.
That's fucking rad. I'll have to look into that.
So anyway, I got this weapon. I'm just
kidding. Yeah. What else have I'm watching, playing? Not a lot of reading. Not really my wheelhouse.
Not a lot of reading.
Nick, don't read.
I bought a few graphic novels from my friend Dave, though. I can't remember the names of them, but they're all Batman ones. There's one like the 6 Jokers, I think.
Oh, okay.
Something like that.
Okay.
And I've been like, they're on my shelf, and every time I think about them, I'm like, yeah, I should probably read these. And then like ADHD like shoves that into like a file cabinet in the back of my head. Like, yeah, you'll think of this like in 2 more months.
I bought a Lucifer novel from him.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I haven't read any of those, but I've been meaning to because I've wanted to for a minute. I just like, keep forgetting about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, not much reading. I think that pretty much covers what I am playing. I played a trial of The Last of Us Part 1 because there's a trial on PS Plus. You know how you get game trials?
How is it?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, yeah, I was like, yeah, I guess I can see why $70 for this game would be a bit of a stretch.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it just looks good and has all the accessibility features, but I mean, yeah, I was playing it again, just like reliving everything, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, good stuff.
Cool.
I think that does it for me, unless you guys unlock a memory for me. Your games.
Derek, what you up to?
Well, I'm playing WoW.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
My guild just finished up heroic of the current raid. So that's cool. You get an achievement called Ahead of the Curve.
Okay.
If you complete the raid on heroic difficulty before new raid content comes out, because there'll usually be like a couple raids per expansion. So since the new content hasn't dropped, we all got that, and you get a mount for it. I also I also got another mount for getting the Keystone Master achievement. So I'd been working on that. I still need to work on that a little bit because you get Keystone Master at what is it? Was it 20? I think it's Keystone Master was just at 2,000 points.
Okay.
Like you have to, it's your KSM is just based on your rating.
Okay.
So anyway, once I get my rating though to 2,400, there's gear that's upgradable, and to get it that final upgrade, because it's like, I think it's either like 12 upgrades or 13 upgrades per any of the pieces that are upgradable.
Mm-hmm.
And to get that final one from either 11 to 12 or 12 to 13, like I say, I forget which, you have to have gotten that full 2400 in KSM in the Keystone, or your Keystone rating. Because you have to attain that in order to get that last little bit.
Right.
But yeah, so that's where I'm at with WoW. And until new content drops, I think it's, time to start working on my pets.
Nice.
It was kind of funny. My guild leader was like mentioning the other day on Discord. I think we were all about to go into raid, and he was like, "By the way, dude," because he and I we talk about pets a lot because he's a battle pet collector as well. But like I have more than he does.
So suck it.
So suck it. But he was like, by the way, did you know you're like in the top, I think it was either 20 or 40. I think it was like I'm the top 40 on our World of Warcraft server in terms of battle pets.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So he's like, yeah, dude, you're fucking up there.
That's rad.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But so I need to start working on that because I've sort of just, I don't want to say passively, but when there's been a pet battle in the area that I'm in, I'll check it out, see if there are any rare pets, because it's Pokemon. So there's 3 pets, and you can capture one of the 3 and all that jazz. So like I'll check, and there's gray quality, white quality, green, and then blue.
Okay.
Right, and so blue is the rare. So if there's a rare pet in it, then I'll catch it. If not, I'll just leave and go back to whatever I was doing.
Cool.
So like, but now that I'm kind of done with things for the moment, I'm going to be more gung ho about, chasing down the pets that I don't already have.
Very cool.
But so that's WoW. That's where I'm at with WoW at the moment. I'm playing Hogwarts Legacy.
How are you liking it?
I finished the main game. I'm liking it. I think it's fine. I wish it wasn't. I wish it was a little bit more realistic in terms of it's a little cartoony.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I wish it was a little more like Red Dead 2 or
gotcha.
Realistic, like those super hyper photorealistic settings and all that. That's what I was kind of hoping for.
Bro, could you imagine if Rockstar made this game, dude?
Oh my god. My god.
Not to jab at you guys, Avalanche, but
be throwing people off the magic bridge.
For real. But no, I mean it's a good game. I've had fun with it, and one thing that we didn't mention last episode, that I just think is kind of a cool thing. I don't know how. I mean, I guess there could be one of several motivations. It could just be preemptive damage control. It could be, placating the masses.
Right.
Or it could be like a fuck you to JK.
Mm-hmm.
But like they have Serona Ryan in there, who is a trans character.
Yeah.
Voiced by a trans actress.
Yeah. And it's super cool too, because like she even says like, oh yeah, they all thought I was a wizard, but I was a witch. I like that a lot. I thought that was really cute.
And your character's just like, all right, that's fine.
Yeah.
So what's up?
Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
This is great.
One of the things that caught my attention too was in the level where you are with Sebastian sneaking through the library. And you're trying to find that tome, and you go to the very first tome that you see. Goes, yeah, that one's nothing. It just dressed up fancy to look like it's important. Never judge a tome by its cover, I always say.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
And that's one thing also that I do like about the game is, as opposed to just the stark contrasts that J.K. Rowling had between each personality type and what houses they fit into.
Mm-hmm.
The game is a lot less stereotyped. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like
Slytherins are just fine.
Yeah,
They're
like-
cool people just like anyone else.
yeah,
is.
yeah.
And you've got other Hufflepuffs or Gryffindors who are kind of shady pricks. Like it's not this black and white thing that the books make it out to be.
Right.
I like
it
that.
feels like a real school.
Yeah, it's a real world.
Well, I mean, even when like the movies and books came out, and you're like, oh, that Malfoy, that Snape, oh, they're a bunch of bad seeds, but then you find out like they're really not. Like, so like knowing that what we know now, they were just like misjudged. Or whatever.
Misjudged, but they were still massive pricks.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like, even if they weren't like the scum of the earth, they were still fucking dicks.
And like Sebastian and Ominous like are Slytherin, and they're just like
they're just regular kids.
People.
Yeah. So I like that. But anyway, I finished the game story. But I am going back before I do, because I did a good Hufflepuff run, and I'm gonna go ahead and complete out all the side shit,
Right.
and then go back and do an evil run.
Did you get to do the Azkaban?
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't. I'm gonna be a good Hufflepuff on my next playthrough.
It's literally like 2 seconds long though.
Yeah, it's not anything
I
crazy.
still want to see it.
It's pretty cool.
It is cool.
Y'all been catching shinies?
I have.
I haven't actually been really messing with pets too much.
So, my friend Neil caught a gold unicorn.
What the fuck? Are
which
you
is,
serious?
like the hardest one to find in the game. Like,
Wow.
I went to the unicorn den because I found it in the forest, and I was like, oh boy, and I caught like a regular unicorn, but I think I got like a shiny. What's the thing called? It looks like a dodo.
Oh, the
Draw kill or something like that.
yeah, draw bill or something.
Yeah.
One of them.
And then there's another one that I got a shiny of, and it's great because like if you focus, you like lock onto him, it'll just have a little signifier right next to their name.
Yeah,
They're shiny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
see, like for me, I don't give a shit. Like pets are not the point of this game for me, which is really funny
Right.
considering how much I love pets in WoW. But I don't know. To me, like, okay, cool. So I just catch this and then go put it somewhere.
Yeah,
Like, that's
yeah.
dumb.
You save it.
You're saving
Plus-
it. Don't you hear, Deke?
Well, yeah, but like, I don't know.
I don't know.
But so I'm going through and doing all that shit. And,
Very cool.
This has, of course, sort of paused my playthrough for getting the final trophies for Oddworld Soulstorm.
Right.
So I do need to go back and do that.
Yeah, Callista was kind of taking a back seat for me right now too, even though I'm 2 away.
Yeah, no, it's pretty much, I'm like 2 or 3 away.
3 counting the platinum, but
Well, yeah.
I just say 2 because you get 2 and then you get the platinum.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see,
the
I just don't remember if I'm literally 2 away and then the platinum, or 3 away and then the platinum.
Gotcha.
But let's see. What am I watching? Wrestling.
Yep.
Wrestling, like always. Super psyched for Sammy.
Yeah. Yeah. It seems like they're just gonna put him in WrestleMania, dude. Like,
Yeah.
because like it seemed like at first like they weren't gonna do anything with him for WrestleMania, but like he's so over with everyone.
Oh yeah.
It would be a very financial fuck up to
Oh,
not.
absolutely.
Like I guarantee there would be people who just straight up would not even.
It would make him losing to Roman Reigns at the Chamber, like I'd be like, okay, I can let that slide if he at least gets in, because I was 80% convinced he was going to beat him.
Right.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Now, Eddie, did you watch SmackDown yet?
I have not.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yeah, I'm behind on that too.
I'll be catching up this week, like for sure.
There's an old person, an old school wrestler who comes back, and man, the ring rust is real.
Oh,
Like
Sad day.
real, and it hurt my heart. But anyway,
Rip.
yeah. So of course I'm watching Last of Us series, watching Ghosts, which I told you guys about that recently.
Yeah.
I finally found it too.
Oh,
I
you
haven't
did?
started it yet, but I think it's on HBO Max, right?
Well, no, it's on CBS. It's on Paramount Plus.
I swear to God that I found it on.
I mean, maybe they have
The HBO Max one, I think, is the
British.
British one.
Oh, okay, that makes sense then.
Gotcha.
Good thing I didn't start that one.
I know.
You would have had the same thing happen to you that happened to me.
But no, I mean, if you haven't watched Ghosts, please go watch it. It's such a good show. And it has Rose McIver. Oh.
I love her.
Yeah, so good.
It's about how I feel about Ariel Winter.
Let's see, what else? What else? The current season of Mystery Science Theater is concluded, which, by the way, is now streaming on other platforms as well.
Oh, nice.
So that was something that they put out. That was something that they put out and said, by the way, like, just so that you all know, we're streaming this on other platforms. It's just the Gizmoplex
Gets it first.
You guys get it first, you know?
That's dope.
And I was like, hell yeah, dude, that's cool. Like, because
So,
why
like,
would
it's
you...
on Netflix now?
No, it won't be on Netflix.
Oh.
But it would be on like Tubi or
okay.
you know, the other shit that like the Mystery Science Theater channels and Riff Tracks channels are on and things like that. But yeah, so that's done. I am very not so patiently awaiting my Kickstarter backer rewards. Like they've had so many. They were supposed to ship out like end of December, January, but like supply chain issues, this and et cetera, and so it's just taking forever. So I'm just like I'm just dying internally.
It's like when I pre-ordered that David Rose Chase Funko.
Oh,
and I didn't get it till like a year later.
right.
I was like, you didn't mention that this was a pre-order that's coming out next year. Like,
Right.
I saw pre-order, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll lock this in. I'm thinking maybe like August, you know.
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah. No, and it also depends on the company too, because like the pre-order itself may have been filled, but if it's like not, like for example, what was the one I got forever ago? I think I ordered it through Big Apple.
Yep, that's where I got mine from.
But it was like an exclusive of somewhere else. And so basically when that Funko came out, my order still wasn't filled because it was waiting for them to get some from the company who actually had the Funkos
Okay,
made.
that
You know what
that
I
makes
mean?
a little bit more sense.
So
but-
yeah, it can be a thing. It's
Yeah.
a massive wait because who knows when they're gonna get any, you know? But anyway, so yeah, no, it's what else have I been watching? I mean, I guess that's it really. And then in terms of reading, I've recently been so Cole gave me Shiver. But I only was like, I don't know, sometimes I am very hit and miss with sitting down and actually reading. And so like I'd only read like the first couple of stories, and then when we went on our cruise and everything, on the plane and whatnot, like I was able to read some more of it. So I'm probably like halfway done with it now.
Very cool.
But
How are you liking?
oh, it's dope. Like I think my favorite one so far is actually one of the more recent ones that I read, where it's like it's so crazy. Like all of these balloons with people's faces start like popping up, and like they're basically coming after the people that they're the face of.
Oh shit!
And like yeah, it's fucking crazy. Like
Sounds wild.
It is. It's super wild, and they try to
Stephen King's The Balloons,
right, and they try to entice you to like come outside and
Oh
like
shit!
yeah, dude, it's fucking crazy. but yeah, no. So it's been pretty. It's a cool book. I like it a lot.
Very cool.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a book. It's you know just a bunch of
An anthology.
yeah.
It's a book with books.
It's a book of books.
Book of books.
Booklets.
What was that? What was that Stephen King bit we were doing a long time ago, where it was Cole and it was just like, I'll take every single one, please. Or
I don't remember.
I don't either.
Oh, send them all.
Send them all to me.
Send them all.
I miss those old Stephen King, the Stephen King Library.
Yeah.
Commercials. Those were the fucking best. If you've never seen one of those, go to YouTube, look up the Stephen King Library, and be ready for a delight.
Also look up Japanese McDonald's commercials. I promise you they won't disappoint you.
I was talking with a friend of mine while we were playing Valorant the other night, and we were talking about like old commercials or whatever, and I was like, okay, dude, and I was explaining to him this commercial where I'm sure you guys remember that they used to like advertise albums on TV.
Right.
Yeah.
And it just had the guy with the gravelly voice. And the one I remember specifically was when Trust Company released their album. And it was just the guy coming on and going, the new album from Trust Company. And they like play the songs featuring this one. And I'm just like, I found that commercial on YouTube and I was like, holy shit, dude.
I love those ones. No, tell me how am I supposed to live?
It's Monster Ballads.
Oh my god. Now that's what I call music.
Wake up at like 3 a.m. and you hear that.
Runaway train tearing up the train. Some of your favorite songs on one CD.
You will
Buy
not
the
find this in
original artist.
stores.
I fucking love
Call
it.
now.
Or 4 payments of
You're right.
What you doing, Eddie? What you up to?
Yeah, Eddie, what are you doing?
That's
That's all the time we have for tonight.
As far as what I'm playing, it's pretty much the same from last time. Modern Warfare 2, Ollie World, Hogwarts Legacy. I finished my Slytherin run, and now I'm on my evil Hufflepuff bullshit. I just put talent points into the dark arts, which I didn't do in my other run.
Oh, that's all I've been doing.
I've put no points into the dark arts.
Yeah, dude, like in my good run through, like I didn't even learn any of the dark arts.
Me either.
I put no talent points into the dark arts.
Like, I don't know if it affects anything, but I'm taking that good shit serious.
All
Yeah,
of
me
my
too.
talent points have been. I'm almost done with the dark arts tree, and my main spell wheel has Leviosa for like Leviosa and Descendo for like the shields,
Mm-hmm.
and then no, let's see, my main one is Expelliarmus because all of my upgrades like are increased damage with Expelliarmus, and
Right.
like they stack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I just like take people's axes and throw them at them.
And
Yeah.
it's over.
And then on my left side I have Crucio, and on my right side I have Imperio.
Very nice. Dude.
So I'll curse one guy, and then I'll Imperio another guy, and he'll attack that guy and just beat the fuck out of him.
Dude, I just quick draw them. Dude, like, so like I'll get all 4 of them, and then I'll put just like all the red ones in one, all the purple
Okay.
ones in another.
Dude,
Okay.
and
I'll just like quick draw. I'll just be like bam, and switch over, bam.
you know what I've been having fun doing?
Mm.
I'm like Sam Fishering this bullshit, and I will straight up
Oh,
just,
the
like, sneak through an entire camp and just
Petrificus.
Totalis.
Totalis, yeah.
Gotta do
Petrificus
the-
Totalis.
Sam Fisher voice like as best as I can, like Petrificus Totalis.
It's so fun, dude. Like, there have been so many times where I've gone through an entire camp and like not actually engaged a single enemy.
That's
it's just
fucking
all
rad.
Petrificus Totalis.
That's fucking right.
The one complaint I have is like I wish that you could get closer to them even with the spells and they wouldn't see you.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you use one of the invisibility potions, you can.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, no, I totally agree. I mean,
man, when you get that,
but even if you're just off to the side of them enough, they still won't see you.
yeah, and I was I put it in the chat earlier, but that third trial that you do where you reach the headmaster's office had like serious like Nightmare Scarecrow vibe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
From Arkham.
Mhm.
Like, oh man, that was so cool when you got the cloak and then you get the wand.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you're just fucking like.
It was so. I really liked that section too. Just the drawn art.
Oh yeah,
style.
that was fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was super cool. A new thing I'm playing though is Marvel Midnight Suns.
Attaboy.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's what I need to get back into.
I'm still playing Simpsons. I tapped out. I forgot to mention that.
Oh, nice.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'm not. Fuck.
I know.
No one asked.
Hey, it's Eddie's fault that I started playing it again anyway.
Yeah.
Gotta do the. Hang on. Oh, I'm just looking for who asked.
Looking for a fuck to give real quick. I like the game enough that I'm still playing it,
It's a good game. Like,
but it's honestly really Marvel Quip heavy. Like too Marvel Quip heavy almost for my liking. And like you know me, I'm a fucking Marvel stan, but gameplay is super tight. I really enjoy like all of the like dynamics that come with combat. Getting new characters and like doing all the side shit, doing the hangouts is really fun. I definitely am going to see this game through. The dialogue sometimes is super like slow as far as like
Yeah,
pacing is
I
concerned.
really like.
Gotcha.
Did you pick the male or female?
The male.
Okay, so yeah, that's. I don't know who voices the female hunter, but the male is Matthew Mercer, and he does a fantastic job. I like how, like, he doesn't understand stuff, but he'll still get like a little bit quippy.
Right.
times.
No, and that's remember I put that in the chat.
Yeah.
I love how they just relegated it to while I was dead, I wasn't really dead. It was like a really long sleep, and so I heard all of the world around me.
Yeah.
And so I know what you guys are saying when you talk to me, but I don't know what a hot dog is sometimes. You know, like it's a weird, like, inconsistent thing. You know what I mean? Like, I was asleep and I heard it all, but what's this thing?
I heard. I was in my kitchen, and I heard it. I heard a noise, so I came out.
So I came back to life.
I was in my mausoleum, and I heard you
heard
guys
it.
talking, so I came alive.
It came out. So like, but all of those little things aside, like the game is really fun, and I really do love like turn-based strategy games. So it's definitely in my wheelhouse. Like it definitely like XCOM, like Mutant Road to Eden.
Some of those missions are like really hard.
They really are.
Like, I started over on fighting Venom for the first time. Like, I don't know how many times.
Dude, like the one where you're on the street and Venom's throwing shit at you.
Oh my god, yes.
Bro, that shit has me frustrated. like that shit has me all kinds of fucked up.
Yeah.
But it's a fun game, and I definitely recommend you check it out. And since it's on sale right now, like, definitely pick it up. I don't think I would have liked it if I paid full price for it.
I did.
You know?
But I bought it, and then like a week later, it was like $40.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Aw, dude, that
yeah,
sucks.
and it was like the deluxe edition.
I know.
That's what I bought it for. I bought it for the $40.
I thought about just taking it back to Walmart. Like, get a refund. Yeah, this is cheaper somewhere else.
But yeah, as far as what I'm watching, I'm watching Modern Family.
Nice.
I have 2 seasons, and this is my first time watching Modern Family.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I'm on season 9 right now. I just got through the lake episode where they're all on, like, where they're gonna see the eclipse or whatever.
Oh yeah.
So, and I'm having a lot of fun watching it.
Have you watched? Either of you watched the first episode of the new season of Mandalorian?
I have not.
Not yet.
Because we forgot that. I mean, that's kind of news.
Yeah.
I mean, it's newsworthy, I
Yeah.
would say.
I
That
mean-
came out.
Sorry, Mando, but like Last of Us is precedent right now.
Yeah. Like
I
I know you're the same guy, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying, our boy is cleaning up.
Jose Pedro Balmaceda Pascal, you put some fucking respect on his name.
That man is like, he doesn't need my he's already, I mean, he knows he's got it. Like, I've watched everything he's in.
Right.
Like, and so is
Even-
everyone else.
Even despite Wonder Woman 84 being not great, he was fantastic in that movie.
Dude,
Like,
fucking Sarah Michelle Gellar
Called him out.
yeah, posted an Instagram picture of him when he was on Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
oh yeah.
He-
I remember seeing
I think
that.
they've actually renamed that episode now.
Oh, really?
That's what I think I saw something to that effect.
It makes me kind of want to watch Buffy.
Because what did they
Something about father.
like when Mother Met Father or
Yeah.
something like that. And I think they actually did end up retitling the episode.
when everyone was
It's
introduced to
hilarious.
Daddy.
Yeah.
But yeah, watching Modern Family, I'm a couple episodes behind on The Last of Us, which I'll catch up on pretty
Quick
soon.
side note: did you know that the guy that plays Phil on Modern Family is a part owner of, I think, Ex-Wives in Salt Lake?
Oh wow.
Really?
Yeah, the bar down there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I think it's that bar. I could be wrong, but it's some. He's a part owner of some bar in Salt Lake.
Dude, remember when that guy, the guy that plays Phil, was in Dawn of the Dead?
Yeah.
I loved him in that movie,
When
dude.
you two fellas are done blowing each other, it's one of my favorite lines. He's like, we'll just get out of this mall and drive away on my boat, you jackass.
I loved it. I thought it was so cool.
Yeah.
But I'm doing that. What else am I watching? I'm rewatching The Big Bang Theory.
Nice.
It's just one of the things I love to
Like
watch.
you've been doing that though, right?
Yeah, I've been doing that for like a little bit.
How far are you?
I am season 2 because it took a back seat.
Oh.
So like I'm
I see.
like almost at the end of season 2.
Gotcha.
I think that's it for what I'm watching. For what I'm reading The Umbrella Academy.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I love that. Love the comic.
Just to remind you, and I'll try to remind you again, but don't forget to pick up those, was it the Elseworlds? What were we going to read?
So we were gonna read Batman, the Brave and the Bold.
Yeah.
Lanterns, and something else. It's just
Superman
all
Legacy.
So yeah, the ones that are out. Yeah, I got to go pick those up. But yeah, I'm reading that one, and I'm reading the Lucifer. I forgot what it was called. It's one of the ones that I bought from our buddy. But yeah, that seems to be all I'm doing right now.
Hell yeah.
Well, that does it for our episode. We hope you enjoyed it. As always, you can follow us on social media.
On Facebook at the Nerd Corporation, a podcast.
On Twitter and Instagram at NerdCorp Podcast.
Or you can shoot us an email at nerdcorppodcast@gmail.com.
And if you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just search The Nerd Corporation and look out for our green Nerd Corp logo. Don't forget to check out our exclusive YouTube channels, our branches, so to say. Nerd Corp Comics, Nerd Corp Wrestling, Nerd Corp Gaming, and Nerd Corp Anime. We will have tons of content for that coming very soon. If you love us and want to support what we do, consider supporting us on Patreon. Patreon.com/NerdCorp Podcast. Several tiers of loot to have access to, from stickers and shirts to extra content and bonus episodes. We'd love to thank our nerd corporate backers, Glenn the Simp, Fillmore McLaurin, and Jake Hurst, and our nerd financial investors, Kim Nichols and Dallin Gilbert. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dallin. Thank you, Jake. Thank you, Fillmore. Bort. If you can't make a monthly contribution, consider supporting us on PayPal, paypal.me/NerdCorp Podcast. We want to have the best loot, give you the best giveaways, and give you the best nerdy experience, and that is the best way to do that. So, from all of us here and not here at the Nerd Corporation, we thank you. We love you. Keep it nerdy, y'all.
L'chaim.
Bitches. Peace, hoes.
Mazel tov, bitches.
Mazel tov, mazel